Hello, and welcome to this presentation by Rabbitbunvoo of trains at Birmingham, Moor Street and New Street on the 29th of October 2011. We start at Solihull here. We can see a Class 172 leaving from the station, going into the centre. And away that goes. Now, the next train we're on, yes, we're heading into Birmingham here. We've just gone past Tyseley. Really nice morning, very cold, but a nice clear morning, and you see the sky across Birmingham was amazing. The view coming in too. And we've just got into Moor Street, so there's they've done it up in nice Great Western style, the old style, as you can see here. I think that's great. It's the terminus platform, the other one, it's even got the old water tower there. It's so well done. You've got the old sign there as well, and there's the skyline. There's a DVT Class 67 over there. This is a Class 150 classic stopping unit around Birmingham. There's the Class 168 we came in on from Chiltern Railways. Another Class 172 just coming into the station with the station announcement there. And here's one at the other side of the through platform. Oh, and here's something rather special. I wondered why so many people came, and it turns out we've got a Class 47 here, finished both in its D1755 number and the TOPS number, and at the other end, Earl of Mount Edgecombe. So that was fantastic. I had no idea she was coming in. Steaming over nicely with the crew oiling there. People swarming all around. I suppose this is regular for vintage trains, but smoke going over the Class 168 there. And beautifully finished. Nicely polished. The double cap, I hadn't seen one before. And yeah, the Intercity. Now I did read that, but I've forgotten it now. Great silhouette against the sun there. And from the ground as well. And here she is from the platform below as well, and I managed to get my picture taken next to her, or him rather. You can't really have a like the Flying Scotsman there, him or her. And a great departure as well. It's beginning to warm up in Birmingham. Mostly went as far back as I did down the terminus, but quick go on the whistle there. And the cylinder drain cocks are absolutely deafening when you record them, but you can't do anything but just cling on, and I hope we get some good footage. That usually deafens me for a bit. And away she goes, the nice cylinder beat, 4 cylinders. She goes away. I haven't seen many castles in action. I don't know if I've seen any before this. But beautiful old stock as well, and of course on the end you've got the Class 47. There's the TOPS number, 47773, and look at she just shrouded Birmingham in steam, which was lovely. A great sight as she went away there. Yeah. And then we went off into Moor Street further, and there's this nice old engine. I think it's a 28XX class, I'm not entirely sure. And then there's the great Selfridges building, which is hideous next to it. But anyway, we went on to New Street, not far, Class 323, I think, 223, yeah, and a 350. Now, as you can see, it's a very dark, it's not far from Moor Street, but it's just so hideously 1970s, 80s, underground, dirty, dank, and then out comes a Voyager into the light. It's really amazing being here. It's such a busy station compared to what I'm used to. And usually the Voyagers go down through Radley, Class 350. And I was interested to see the Virgin Voyagers as well. And what I really like about those, they have the nameplates like a Voyager. It's shown on this track in there. The destination, which I never see because they never stop through Radley. And just look at some of the details on the Voyagers. The tilting train warning, and that amazing coupling. I've never seen it coupling up, but yeah. Oh, and then we moved on to the Pendolinos, and I'm fascinated by the Pendolinos, with that nameplate there, City of Chester and John Capo, who's another Voyager. Anyway, on to the Pendolinos. And yeah, I've hardly ever seen any, only at a long distance. So, and they're such big units. I really like the look of them actually. There's one stopping just in the right place. Another one leaving. And I like the nameplates on them as well. I just think they're really nice machines. And yeah, there's a nice profile. And I really like the nameplates on them. And the little badge at the front shows they're proud. Anyway, moved on to this Pendolino in Alstom livery. Nameplate Alstom Pendolino. It's looking out of New Street to the centre, in the new area. Further along the platform. There he goes. I think that's a really smart livery. I'm not exactly sure of the role of Alstom at the moment, but there he goes out, and there's the back of the unit coming out. You can see just how dark and dirty it is in there. Voted Britain's worst station many times, but I quite like it actually. I know it's horribly unnatural, but there's something luring about it almost, you know, it's quite nice. Anyway, from a distance we saw Pendolino City of Liverpool, and this is another one. It says Beth Tweedle MBE on the front, but it's actually Penny the Pendolino. So it's supporting British athletes, I think it says. Yep, the Penny Pendolino. And once again we see 32322. No, we see 223. Yep. And so there's a 170 here. I don't see a lot of these units. I only ever see 165s and 166. So this is another 170 in the livery of the cross country. Anyway, we went on to the art gallery for a quick break. As you can see here, we've got some of the prized treasures and fine pieces of art that were amazing in Birmingham. Some fine metalwork fitting to Birmingham. This amazing thing, religious sculpture, and another great picture from penguins, and that's the front of the art gallery and the tower above it. But after that we went back to New Street and had lunch, and here's a Pendolino, Virgin Enterprise, from another angle. I just couldn't get enough of these Pendolinos. They're really quite amazing. And we've got the pantograph here with the red edges to it. I wasn't exactly sure, it looked like they were hot. Anyway, we've got the old HST stop here from when Virgin HSTs probably came in. But the Pendolinos now have 390 sign stops. Now this is another Alstom Pendolino. I don't think it was the same one. It looked like there were two named Alstom Pendolinos. More on that later. Nice lighting there. Looks very sinister actually. Now this was a particular favourite of mine, a Voyager, finished in Bombardier livery. Exactly what I agree with. More trains, fewer cars, greener planet. For those of you who don't know, I'm very much an environmentalist, looking for ways to reduce impact and whatnot. And I thought that was a great part of Bombardier. Polmadi Depot was another name, was a name on it. But yeah, I really like that livery. Oh, and this was amazing. The trains on the same line, they go in opposite directions. There was no upline. Now we've got a selection of Pendolino names that I collected. So we've got Virgin Star, City of Liverpool, Alstom Pendolino, one of them, Virgin Soldiers, and last but not least, Virgin Glory. And we've got one of them coming in, I'm not sure which one, coming in from a low angle to the platform. There. And just got the number in there. Did write them all down. And then we've got a little profile there, looking away. Just capturing them from all angles really. This is a very dirty Pendolino, actually. It's very dirty. Should have been to the wash. Here's the New Street's one-legged pigeon that I saw. Here's a not to be moved class 170. I wasn't sure what was going on. And a cross country and Virgin Voyager side by side. And again, old friends maybe. Christopher Columbus, that was the name of the one on the right. And there was this horse at New Street. I didn't know what it represented, but I went up to take a further look, and this came in. There's a cross-country HST. I don't know how many are left, because I always see First Great Western ones, but I was amazed just to see this HST, because I really like them. They've got to be one of my favourite engines. And 43301, because remember they added 200 to the numbers, and there's me with it, and then it departs from the station, leaving way to a cross-country 170. I know which one I prefer, the HT. There's me with another Pendolino, focused on the ground, unfortunately. This is another Alstom livery. I don't think it's quite as smart, but this was also called Alstom Pendolino. Anyway, moving on from the Alstom Pendolino, this is the supposed new layout of the refurbished Birmingham New Street in horrible 21st century mirrored. I prefer this. It's hideous, but it's typically 1970s, 80s Britain. I just prefer that to the horrible mirrored stuff. Anyway, getting back to Tyseley, because we've got to get back. 168001, looking out at Tyseley just before we go. We go out over the bridge, and there's the DVT and the 67. And then we've got the depot at Tyseley as well, with a variety of DMUs and EMUs, I think they are. DMUs. And 172, there'll be DMUs, and going under the bridge at the end of Tyseley. And that brings us to the end of this video. Well, I hope you liked it. It's a new test with the voiceover. There might be a bit of feedback at times from the microphone. Sorry about that. But tell me if you like the microphone or not. I just wanted to experiment with it. See if it's a good idea for future videos. And yeah. Oh, on the whole, I really enjoyed my day at Moor Street and New Street. It was fascinating seeing other trains that I wouldn't usually see. And it was nice to go on the art gallery as well. So, hope you liked this video, and see you soon with more videos from the rapidly progressing Central Valley Railway and train filming videos. So, until then, from Rabbitbunvoo, or Will, bye!